If someone had told me back in 2019 that we would be filming our next season virtually, I would never have believed them.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. We begin with developing news about the spread of the new coronavirus.
At this time, I'm asking people to consider having virtual gatherings.
Large gatherings and events are being canceled all over the world.
50,000 people have signed a petition to cancel the festival altogether.
Concerts that are scheduled here in the near future are very much in limbo.
TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Vivo, Apple, Netflix, and many more have canceled participation.
This year, organizers are moving the event online due to fears over COVID-19.
We are filming this first episode of The Shot, still in isolation, still dealing with the COVID pandemic.
Not even a pandemic was going to stop us from giving these artists an opportunity to shine.
I like him. I think he's got some mystery a little bit, in him. And I actually think that as much as that's kind of a laid back tune, I think with a band, he would really kick some ass.
You come from the island of Bahamas, and then you go to the island of Prince Edward. Those are two different worlds. To still be able to maintain your personality and your sound and your dreams, I think that is good.
Yes. I vote yes.
Yes. Roll on. You guys are way ahead.
I like this guy.
His actual voice is really, really nice and smooth and good pitch, and I do think he has potential for sure.
Turns out, though, that it's been one of our best seasons yet.
Unanimous yes?
Yeah, just put him through. Johnny, you're great.
She's got some kind of sass to her.
I think it's going to be a no from me.
A no?
Yep.
No.
I think she's great. I think she could win the whole thing.
She's absolutely competent in the genre she's performing in.
He's done. He's already branded. I don't have to do anything for him. He's done. He's genuinely him. He's a mix of a nerd, musician, rock star, and fun kid to hang out with. He's good.
Anybody who calls himself John Boy, wears a sweatshirt, has a beard as epic as that, and puts a ball cap on backwards, and records in their kitchen, some old school country, I'm in.
And now, after combing through a record-breaking almost 10,000 demo video submissions from artists across Canada almost a year ago, after auditions, after challenges, after going over the business and the artistry, we have our top 8. And tonight, one of them will be crowned the winner of The Shot Remastered.
Live from Hamilton, Ontario, please welcome your host, Sam Cook.
Welcome to the live season finale of The Shot Remastered. I'm your host, Sam Cook. This is the night we've been waiting for. Tonight, we're going to find out the winner for this season of The Shot. This is a monumental show. It's a season finale, obviously, like we've never done before. One of the things that's amazing, tonight, we have 15 feeds of live video, and they're coming in from all across the country. So we're excited for that. We have great music, as you can imagine, from our top 8 artists. Plus, we have a very special appearance from last season's winner, Jasmine White, and the world premiere of her new music video and her latest single, Secret. And of course, we have our 6 judges here live as well. Let's kick things off by introducing you to the top 8. Hit it.
You've seen 100 of these things before. I'm sure they all look nice. I'm scared to death you're getting bored. Hope this theme song does suffice. I'm gonna sing my intro, whether you like it or not. 'Cause it's my only shot.
My name is Christine Jackson. I'm 24 years old and I'm from Toronto, Canada.
My name is Paul Fitzpatrick and I'm coming at you here from a small town in Newfoundland.
My name is Patrick James Clark. I'm an up-and-coming country singer-songwriter here in Southern Ontario.
My name is Michelle Kasabowski. I'm 28 years old and I am from Kingston, Ontario.
What's going on, guys? I go by the name Tammy. I am 36 years old. Oh my God.
Hi, my name is Sajan. I'm competing in the shot.
My name is John Muirhead, singer-songwriter from London, Ontario, Canada.
My name's Logan Klaus. I'm from Sherwood Park, Alberta.
Music, I want to do full time, 100%. This is my passion. This is what I want in my life.
Musical genre for me is definitely country music. I've listened to it since I was a kid, and I can just relate to it.
First reason that I'm here, and the biggest reason, is that I simply love music.
I'm an electrician by day, so I do that full time, but that's really the hobby, you know, like I have to just do it to pay for the recordings and whatever.
I've been lucky enough to learn how to audio engineer over the years, so I do the process from my house, hence the microphone and the stove in the back.
I love combining the honest stories of country music with that old school jazz sound.
For my music, I go under Hollow Sage and the 3 Mile Islanders. I just put out an album in February.
Do you think we're going to move on? Yeah, I think it went well. I think we're going to move on. Well, I don't need your confidence. I'm confident.
Michelle Kasaboski.
And if you weren't doing music, what would you be doing? There's no plan B.
Logan Klaus.
I'm 100% sure that music is my life.
Christine Jackson.
Thank you guys so much for letting me be a part of this. It's lit a fire under my ass, for sure.
John Muirhead.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep pushing it. And I'm gonna keep striving for better each and every day.
Paul Fitzpatrick.
The fog rolling in over the hills here. But again, that's a staple of Newfoundland. Is what makes it so great. Anyway, guys, thank you.
Tammy Opalai.
Thank you guys for joining me.
Patrick James Clark.
It was exciting to kind of see the contest shape and form in different capacities to bring in more of the artist component outside of just being a strictly singing competition.
Sagan Pierce.
I'm really looking forward to this competition. It seems to be ramping up, and I think it'll be a lot of fun.
It has been a very different year than what we're used to, but it's nonetheless a very exciting season, and that is largely due to the extraordinary talent that we have discovered. A record-breaking 10,000 recording artists applied to be part of this year's show, all of them submitting original songs, and tonight, just 8 of them will perform their songs for you at home. Streaming in from across Canada, say hello to our top 8. Patrick Clark, John Muirhead, Michelle Kasaboski, Logan Klaus, Christine Jackson, Tammy Opalai, Paul Fitzpatrick, and Sajan Pierce. Hey guys, great to see you all.
What's going on?
Good to be here. Hello.
I am so excited to see all of your performances tonight, and I am so rooting for you. You are such an absolutely fantastic group of finalists. And I just want to chat with you guys real briefly. Michelle, who's at home watching you tonight in Kingston?
Well, here with me in my bubble, I have my twin sister and my good friend Lester and the dog, of course.
Of course.
I know, though, that my parents are watching right now, as well as my other brothers and sisters, a bunch of family, and some friends around the city as well. So I'm so excited to be here. I can't express it enough.
Well, we are excited to have you, Michelle. And Logan, how about you? Anybody cheering you on there?
Well, as I can't fit 6 other people in this room here, so they're all upstairs on the TV, the rest of the family.
Love it. And Patrick, what about you? Have you got anybody in your corner this evening?
Yeah, Elliot, the cat that was featured in the video, he's here with my girlfriend Christine downstairs, being barricaded from interrupting this. And then my friends and family are watching all over Ontario and the world, really.
I love it. I love it. And Christine, anybody there with you?
Yeah, I got my beautiful girlfriend. She's in the other room right now. Just don't want to interfere with the sound, but yeah, she's watching from the other room. My cute little doggy and my family from Barrie. Shout out to Helen. You're awesome.
All right. Hello, everybody. And Sagen, who've you got supporting you tonight?
Got my wife, Shelly, and 2 dogs, 2 cats, and family all over Ontario.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And Paul, way out there in Newfoundland, who's rooting for you?
The whole island is rooting for us, but I got my little 5-year-old guy here with me this evening, and the COVID is starting to hit down here, so the bubble is shortening up, I think. But he's out there on his iPad. We'll try to get him in for a little look after. But
Love it. Love it. And John, who's cheering you on tonight?
Well, I got the house to myself tonight, but my parents are in New Brunswick, and they're cheering me on tonight, as well as my sister and her boyfriend, Nick, in Guelph, and my beautiful girlfriend, Crystal, in Toronto.
Nice. And Tammy, where are you? And who do you want to send a shout out to tonight?
I'm in Toronto, and I got my friends, my family, loved ones, and and my son. My son, hopefully, he's watching out in Atlanta on his iPad somewhere. So yeah.
I love it. Well, you guys have been a fantastic group this season, and congratulations again for making it to the top 8. We're going to see each of you perform very soon, but before we get there, though, our judges have been on a roller coaster ride this season with 2 new judges joining the panel, a swap out of judges mid-season, agreements, disagreements, long days, and sometimes even longer nights. Let's take a look.
C.J. Allen.
Let's cut the crap for a second. Let's talk about the fact that this is a competition.
Kate Davies.
You decide, what do you want to be? Don't do it just because you think we want something.
Shane Christopher Nea. I want to see her live. I want to see her give it live. The Duchess, Danya Dixon.
For the acapella, maybe she sounds different with guitar, whatever. It's kind of like nasally.
Jennifer Beavis.
There's something about him I like, but whether he's ready, I'm not sure.
The sometimes funny Eric Johnston.
She's so talented that the Ukrainian gods brought her back to us, and she decided that she needs to sing.
We're joined now by our judges, and guys, congrats on a great season. Obviously, an unusual one, and most of you are used to doing this thing in person, and we missed having that energy of an audience tonight, but so happy that you guys could be with us here live. It's so fun to be live, and I'm so excited to have you all coming live from your homes. You're safe tonight, and we look forward to a great, great show. And Jen, I want to start with you. With the season being virtual and everything that's going on in the world, has it changed the way that you and the other judges have assessed the talent this season?
Well, this is only my second season, Sam. So, I only have the last season, which was live, to compare it against. But I think for the most part, it did not affect me. I found that we need to see people in media anyway, and that is actually status quo for the next, who knows how long. Who knows how long we're going to go back to live gigs. And since the structure of the show was different this year, it melded into making it more sense to being a completely online show. So I felt no real difference, actually. I think that some of the contestants, or most of the contestants, absolutely performed. They're media savvy enough. So I don't feel like anything had been taken away.
Yeah, I agree. And Shane, first season with all original songs. That's why we've called it The Shot Remastered. How do you think the original song element has set The Shot apart?
First of all, good to see you, Sam. You look wonderful.
Thank you.
Promise me Eric's not going to do any comedy tonight. That's what I care about.
Really?
Last season was great, and this season with all original, it's all about the original song. It's about songwriting. It's about collaboration. It's about telling your story as an artist. And as much as it's really cool to hear renditions of other people's songs, it's got to come from here, and it only comes from there when you write your own music. So I think it's been awesome. They've all done a great job, and original music's the way to go, baby.
Agreed. And Danya, Duchess Dixon, as CJ likes to call you, you came in mid-season, but you are definitely not a stranger to the panel, having been a judge before. Totally fresh set of ears. How has the talent stacked up for you since you came in at the halfway mark?
Well, I did watch some previous webisodes just to get acquainted with some of the contestants. And I just found throughout the webisodes and when I started that the contestants were so eager and so motivated. And I think they took the constructive criticism from the judges very well. And they're really taking it seriously. So it was nice to see kind of how they progress throughout the webisodes, and I'm really excited for tonight because we have some good people on the panel.
Absolutely. I'm so excited to get moving here. But before we look at the top 8, Kate and Eric, you guys are both first-time judges, both with very unique perspectives and polar opposite ways of judging. How has the experience of seeing these up-and-coming artists been for you? And we'll start with you, Kate.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been obviously very different being online. Although, in my past jobs, especially more recently, I've been used to like finding talent online more as opposed to going in person to concerts. Obviously, we can't do any of that this year. But yeah, it's been such a great experience, and it's really opened my eyes to even more new talent across Canada. You think once you've sifted through thousands that you've seen them all, but absolutely not. There's tons of great talent here.
Absolutely. Eric, you agree?
I hated the entire experience.
There goes the polar
what a
opposite.
waste of time. No, it was great. I came in not knowing what I was doing here and what I was doing, and I still feel that way. But
We feel that way about you too.
But you know what? I class this place up. I make it funny, and I had to come in and pick up the scraps that Shane was throwing down. This was fantastic. I loved every part of it. I've laughed, I've cried, I've grown a mustache, I've lost 10 pounds, I've gained 10 pounds, I've got sunburns. It's been an experience, but I loved every second of it.
And we loved having you for sure. And CJ, why don't you sum up the season for us in just a couple of words?
Different, talented, and exciting. I think it's been, with all the challenges that we've had with the pandemic, I think we've rolled with the punches and still given a great opportunity for these artists to develop and to shine. And before we roll on, Sam, I want to congratulate Trevor Dubois, who's part of the Shot family, on his engagement to his lovely fiancée, Jill, yesterday.
Aww. That's amazing. Congratulations.
So Jill's off the market is what you're saying.
Right.
Okay. All right. I'll put it in my notes.
Oh, here we go, guys. Well, listen, this has obviously been an unforgettable experience as we wrap up this history-making season. And as we dive into the show tonight, everyone here at the Shot Remastered wants to express our deepest heartfelt thanks and gratitude for all of the frontline and essential workers who continue to keep us safe and keep the world moving forward and who are working tirelessly to save lives. We want to raise a glass to them and make sure that everyone out there recognizes the sacrifices being made by our frontline heroes. Cheers, judges, to you guys and a good season.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're not drinking, by the way.
No, not at all.
All water. Well, listen, guys, let's get rolling. Up first tonight to perform her original song, The Strikeout Swing, coming in live from Kingston, Ontario. It's Michelle Kasaboski.
How do you write a song about someone who did you wrong and all you have are ballads? If you're not really in the mood for a misty, stormy weathered blues, perhaps it's time to try something new. I'm gonna swing my blues away. I wanna sing about somebody great, and you, I know, 'cause I'm just bitter. I'm gonna swing my blues away. I wanna sing about somebody great, and that's not you anymore. Since you walked out my door, 3 strikes you're out. That's 4. I'm gonna swing my blues away. I wanna sing about somebody great, and that's not you anymore. Since you walked out my door, 3 strikes you're out. That's 4. 3 strikes you're out. That's 4. 3 strikes you're out. That's hey batter batter, hey batter batter swing.
Michelle Kasaboski, everybody. Michelle, how has this season been for you performing in front of the camera?
It's definitely been very different, I would say, Sam. It's been quite a whirlwind experience, but I mean, you know, I don't think it can speak much better to just the adaptability, I guess, of artists and creatives. I mean, in one way, so many of us have just been thrown into this kind of technological world that we're not necessarily familiar with. But, you know, part of what we do is we adapt, and we just want to create and share our art with people. So that's been such an interesting experience for me, and honestly a really rewarding experience, trying to find new ways to engage with an audience online from a distance. So, I mean, it's been different, but it's been rewarding. And, you know, it's just added one more thing to my own kind of toolbox as to how to actually interact with fans of this music. So it's been cool.
Well, let me say you've done a really great job throughout. So great job.
Thank you.
And you're very welcome. I want to go over to the judges right now. Let's start with you, Kate. What did you think of Michelle's performance?
I loved it. I love how you always really think through your performances. You really like set the stage. I know it's a little more challenging with everything being online, but you still think everything through, and you are always yourself, which I love. So authentic.
Thank you.
And Shane, what about you?
Yeah, I was watching this and I go, that's Michelle. Like, you know, I was saying about singing from the heart and being who you are and creating that, and you deliver that constantly. And when I saw that, and I like your drummer's brushwork. I'm big on the brushwork. I'm still working on mine, but yeah, I think you're so genuine in that jazz feel, and it just opens you up to do so many things in your career. You're so talented. It's awesome.
Thank you, Shane.
Jen, what did you think of Michelle's performance?
Well, Michelle, I always think you're such a consummate professional. Everybody said that. Are we getting bored with that yet? Are you getting bored with that yet, Michelle, when I tell you you're such a professional? Okay. Good.
I'm not. I think it's important, so.
Okay, great. Yeah, I just think your craft, you take it seriously. Everything you've done in the competition, you took seriously, from the introduction video to the, the EPK competition and the song swap. Everything was done to perfection, and I really, really appreciate that from you.
Thanks, Jen.
And Eric, if you could sum up Michelle's performance in a minute or less, what would you say?
I don't like how it was phrased like that, minute or less.
You like that?
What are you trying to say, that I'm a long talker running out of time?
I gotta rein you in. You know?
Listening to you all season.
You know what? It's good that you did that, because I had a long story planned. Michelle, you know I love you. I've loved you since the start of this competition. You are the Polish sensation, but not really. You're Canadian. You are everything. You know, I'll do this in under a minute. Right before the pandemic hit, I did a week of shows in Chicago, and every night after a show, I would go to a jazz bar or a blues bar or whatever by myself and get drunk and take in some of the best music in the entire world. And when I listen to your voice, I can picture myself walking into any of those places in Chicago or New York or Los Angeles and you being right there in front of a mic. Okay? Was that under a minute? Because that was really nice.
That was actually amazing, Eric.
What I got from the story is Eric has no friends, to be honest. Whatever.
Jeez. Okay.
Right.
All right. Let's get back on track here, people. Back on track. CJ.
Michelle, I won't lie to you. I think you have underdog written all over you in this competition. And I think that there were a bunch of times throughout where we questioned how your particular genre would fit into what we're looking for in the competition and amongst the other artists, because you do stand out as not being one of the big popular genres, I suppose you could say, at least in my opinion. But then at Song Swap, you did a whole 360, 180, whatever the math is on it, don't care. And you blew everybody else out of the water. And you became a front runner in this competition at that point. And I think your performance tonight just proves that you're still at the front of the pack.
And Danya, what did you think of Michelle's performance?
Well, I've been rooting for her since I joined The Shot again. I think, Michelle, you have such a unique kind of niche personality, your songs, everything. And I'm always excited to see the next thing. So what I see for you is, because of your genre, it'd be hard for radio. That being said, in person, live, and entertainment, I think you are outstanding. And I can even see your songs and what you do in like movie tracks, like getting your music synced. So I think the world is your oyster. I think you have so many options. I can't wait to see the next thing you come out with, because it's always different. It's always exciting to watch. And I'm rooting for everybody, but I have my eye on you.
Wow, that is some great feedback there, Michelle.
Yes, honestly, I'm so grateful for this entire competition, for all of the feedback I've gotten from every single one of the judges. Like the criticisms, the whole thing. It's all stuff that I take and listen to and really think about. So I really am so grateful for all of you and for this opportunity. I'm gonna get emotional, but it means the world.
All right. Thank you so much, Michelle. We are going to see you shortly. And this is just a reminder that voting for the top 4 is still happening. You can head over to our website at singfortheshot.com to vote for your favorite artist to help them break through to our top 4. Beaming in next from Edmonton, Alberta, we've got an artist that has definitely kept the judges on their toes this season, performing his song, Diggin' My Own Grave. Here's Logan Klaus.
It's like an elevator, I'm stuck in one place. Oh, I can sing the blues all I want, but this chick stays the same. And the only thing that I know for sure is that I'm digging my own grave by loving this girl. Well, there's some words on a page in a comedy book, and she's the funniest ones. She sends me paragraph after paragraph on what I did wrong, but now I'm just done. And the only thing that I know for sure is that I'm digging my own grave by loving this girl. Well, she loves me, but it's fake. Oh, I can give her what she takes, but I still love her anyway. That's why I'm what she takes, but I still love her anyway. That's why I'm digging my own grave. But I'm this girl. Oh, and the harder I try, just another stupid mistake. Well, if love is like an elevator, now I'm just going down. Cause she's affecting, infecting, deluding, dissecting, insane, living completely deceiving, yeah, all over the place. And you know what I'm gonna say, I'm digging my own grave. Well, she loved me, but it's fake, oh, I can give her what she takes, but I still love her anyway, that's why I'm digging my own grave. But loving this girl, oh, and the harder I try, it's just another stupid mistake. Well, the harder I try, I'm just digging my
Give it up for Logan Klaus. Logan, great job.
Who let this kid in
Thank
here?
you so much, guys. Thank you.
Listen, let's have a little chat, me and you.
Okay.
What has been your favorite part of being on the Shot Remastered this season?
Oh, definitely Eric's jokes. That's the best.
What a lie. What a suck up.
Finally,
I'm joking.
finally, I
I'm
get some
joking.
recognition.
Finally.
Nobody loves Eric more than Eric.
No, my real favorite part was having a chance to make videos just for the enjoyment, the pure enjoyment of it. That was the best part. I had learned a lot, and I made a bunch of videos. It was a lot of fun.
All right, so let's go to Kate. What did you think of that performance?
I mean, yeah, it was amazing. Like, I can't believe your energy that you bring to every single performance, every video. I actually loved your lighting. I thought that was really smart because it made us feel like we were in like a packed, sweaty rock club, which I haven't been to since at least February. So
Oh my.
I love the vibe and just awesome job.
Thank you.
Danya.
I just think you are so full of life. I love it. Even if it's live or seeing you on video or, virtually, you have such a energetic vibe and it's so positive. I love you as a person. I love your music. I think we made a comparison to like the Beatles. You're like a younger, modern version, and you're so talented. You're still so young, and I see big, big things for you. So keep doing you. Keep doing the music. I think you are incredibly awesome.
Thank you so much.
And Shane, what kind of feedback do you have?
Okay, Logan, I might be wrong, but I believe that's a club in Edmonton. I think I was at that club before.
Yes, Shakers Roadhouse.
I've been there. I know. I felt the vibe. Anyway, here's what I'm going to say. You're an incredible talent. I want you to keep something in mind. Whether you're writing songs, putting your own records out, I'm telling you, you are such an amazing guitar player. You need to find another person that is like way up here as a star, and you should be starring as their guitar player as well, because you got that kind of talent. You should be touring the world with them while you're writing your own songs, opening up for them, then selling your millions of dollars.
Oh my.
So that's what I got to say.
Sounds like a dream come true, man. That's awesome. Thank you.
All right, Jen, do you agree with what Shane said?
I think Klaus has a career of his own, not to hitch his wagon or something like that, but sure, like, being able to hone his craft, get the chops, the 10,000 hours, absolutely something, because you do have a great career ahead of you, Klaus. My first impression is, and you can tell by looking at me that I'm a huge blues fan. So, but like, seriously, that's my thing. Immediately, as soon as I saw your video, I always think of Big Sugar, and, shout out to Big Sugar. I mean, Gordie Johnston, an incredible guitarist. And I think you could be the, Gordie Johnston's younger brother, arguably maybe son, I don't know. But I say, keep on keeping on. And if it's not a career, you're going to be a guy who's in the studio, you're going to be a guy who's producing, you're going to be doing something in this business. And I just think you're an incredible talent.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. The Big Sugar thing. I'm digging a hole now.
Yeah, perfect.
CJ.
I agree with Jen. I think music is your life, Logan. It is what you're going to be doing. You're meant to be doing it, whether you're going to be the front man or whether you're going to be rocking the stage with somebody else as their lead guy, still getting your own solo in a great worldwide tour. It is the road that you're meant to be on. I wholeheartedly agree with that.
Thank you, CJ.
And Eric. We'll give you the last word, Eric.
Oh, God, again.
Dude.
Under a minute.
Covering my ears. I'm covering my ears.
Listen, I've said a lot about you this season. I know we joke around. You know that I love you, so I'm not going to give you any more compliments. But I know that you have a house full of people upstairs who are watching you, who love you and support you. This is for them. I'm going to talk to them. To be 19 years old and be as outgoing, talented, funny, energetic, every positive thing you can be as a person takes a strong foundation of family. A lot of parents tell their kids to sit down and shut up and play with an iPad. I know that your parents didn't, or your family, aunts, uncles, whatever. This is to them because you are so damn talented and open and out there and honest and going to be such a star. That takes a certain amount of talent, obviously, but cheers to your entire family because I can tell that they embraced you from a young age, as did my parents.
Thank you. Thank you.
That actually made me emotional, Eric. That was so well
I almost
said.
started. I've cried a lot this season.
Yeah, I've got the tears in my eyes. Logan, that really speaks volumes. So thank you. You had a great performance. Enjoy the rest of the show. And Logan, we'll see you in a little bit, okay?
Thank you so much. Nice to see you guys.
All right, guys, once
Bye,
again.
Logan. Bye.
Bye, Logan. Don't forget, if you're watching at home, you can head over to singfortheshot.com to vote for Logan or any of tonight's top 8 artists. Your votes will determine which finalist will advance into the top 4. Even though we do have Eric as our resident stand-up comic, there's been another judge this season that has been trying their hand at comedy during the long days of filming. Take a look.
The dad jokes were something that Jesse T and I would do off camera. And then they found their way on camera in one of the early episodes in the season.
Jesse, I'm reading a book about anti-gravity.
Oh no.
Like as a concept?
It's defying. I don't know.
It's impossible to put down.
God,
defying gravity.
Oh, jeez, dad jokes.
And I think I kept doing them just to annoy Eric.
I can't handle this absolute butchering of my profession.
I ordered a chicken and egg from Amazon. I'll let you know.
It comes first.
Oh my god.
That was a really good one.
I don't want to brag, but I just finished a jigsaw puzzle in a week.
I don't know why I'm laughing. Sorry, go on.
And it said 2 to 4 years on the box.
Oh my god.
Okay, admittedly, that one was not one of my best, but I still think it's pretty funny.
My landlord says he needs to come and talk to me about how high my heating bill is. I said, come on in, the door's always open.
Oh my god.
Oh, good lord.
Can't handle the whole thing.
Doors always open.
This new playlist, it's got peanuts, it's got the cranberries, and it's got
It
M&M
sounds like you
on
say
it.
penis.
Oh, peanuts. Peanuts. Thanks, though, Jen. Peanuts.
So is it like a
cranberries.
food-related playlist?
Yeah, you know
so
what I
far?
called it?
What?
Trail mix.
Huh. I like it.
A couple new ones. Give the people what they want. Oh, this one is really bad. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Because the P is silent. My friend keeps saying, cheer up, man, it could be worse. You could be stuck underground in a hole full of water. I know he means well. A slice of apple pie is $2.50 in Jamaica and $3 in the Bahamas. These are the pie rates of the Caribbean. Okay, last one. If you see a robbery at an Apple store, does that make you an eyewitness?
Okay, probably best we just leave the jokes to the professionals.
Finally.
All right, from Toronto, Ontario, and singing her original song, Can't Keep Waiting, this is Christine Jackson.
I just can't keep holding my breath. 'Cause I'll be 6 feet under there to you. You know my intentions, they are true, but I can't keep waiting for you. I just can't keep holding my breath. I remember when I was a little girl and you were there for me. We grew older and we stuck together, yeah, saw it through. Time went on and off, you flew without a warning or even a clue. Spent 3 years crying, I don't know what else to do. I just can't keep holding my breath. 'Cause I'll be 6 feet under there to you. You know my intentions, they are true, but I can't keep waiting for you. I just can't keep holding my breath. Even if you call me tomorrow, you know I'll always be there. Regardless of the history, I always family. But you should know that I won't wait around forever. I just can't keep holding my breath. So next thing you know, I'll be there to you. You know my intentions, they are true, but I can't keep waiting for you. I just can't keep holding my breath.
Fantastic performance, Christine.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Listen, I want to have a chat with you. I want to ask you, how do you think you have grown as an artist since competing on The Shot?
Wow, I would say that I've grown quite a bit because before I even started this competition, I was so scared to take any sort of risk or even put myself into any situations like this. And one day when I was just like at work, I was like, you know what, like, why am I continuing to just sit and not pursue my dream? And I saw the shot before, and I noticed that you guys are doing like a live audition. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna put myself in there. I'm not gonna get chosen. And sure enough, it was like 2 seconds. It was like, okay, you're going in. I'm like, what? Wait a second, I'm not ready. But Jesse was like, yeah. So what are you gonna sing? I'm like, well, I'm gonna sing something because I'm here. So I sang a cappella one of my older songs that I have, and she said yes. And you know, the rest is history. But yeah, I mean, I've grown so much, whether that be to have confidence within myself. To always push very, very hard, no matter how hard that may be, because at the end of the day, I'm learning. Every step and every round that we've done, I've learned something new every single time, and I just want to keep going. I want to keep learning and keep getting all the information that I can to pursue this as a career.
And I think it's awesome that you were kind of sitting at home going, should I, shouldn't I? And now you're in the top 8. Hello? Like,
it's crazy.
Right? Okay, so let's go to the judges and find out what they thought of your performance. So we are going to start with, how about you, Shane?
Hey, Christine.
Hey.
You know, you've come such a long way. I remember right from the beginning, and you know, you're saying how you had to get the confidence up, and I've seen you grow right through this competition. Like the rest of the people in the top 8 here, you really do know who you are. You know what you're good at. And I've just seen you grow, and I thought it was great. And I think you've come a long way right since the beginning. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Eric?
Christine, I think everyone else is going to agree with me. The way you look right now, this is the most present you've been the entire contest. And I mean, like, you're glowing, like I can see you. And yeah, you dressed up a bit because it's the finale, as did I, turtleneck and suede blazer. But I think when you first started this, you were a little lost and a little scared and a little confused and kind of hiding behind the mystery and the hat and the whatever. Absolutely. And then as you've gone on throughout this season, it's just you've grown into be such a powerful person. And we're seeing it right there. And you know what? We were going to give you crap for your final video there just being the speaker. But your voice is so powerful. I was like, this is fine. I get it. I don't need to see you. I can see you type thing. But just congratulations. I got nothing to say. Just you're great. You. I don't have nothing to say. I just mean that's all I have to say.
That's impossible. I can't.
Danya.
Oh, Christine, I think your music is so soothing when I listen to it, and it's so heartfelt. And you just, in the music, there's that connection that you bring with your audience. We had CJ almost brought to tears. Well, I think he was crying in, a past webisode. So just keep on making your music and just keep on, thinking about that connection, because you really do, you have that kind of that energy, and it's really touching. So keep doing you.
Awesome. And Kate?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everyone so far. Your music really does take you to another place. I always find when I'm listening, I kind of forget that I'm listening in a way. Like, it's just kind of like you're transported into that zone. And I feel like you really actually know what you're singing about too. Like, a lot of artists can easily just sing a song, not give a lot of thought into it. But with you, I feel like you're really connecting with every single word you say. And I think that's so important. So great job.
Thank you.
CJ.
I do agree with especially what Eric said about your growth over the season. We did have that very special moment where I did feel very emotional in your song swap performance. But I want you to answer this question because I'm very curious about the answer. Tell me, and everybody, because it might be one that other people are thinking too, about the artistic choice to only highlight the record player in your video and not show the level of growth that you've had over the course of the season by you yourself being in the video.
Right. So with this song, for me, it's a very personal song. As you can listen, it's certainly personal to me. And in the video, I kind of wanted to do everything that I do is kind of like a DIY, do-it-yourself kind of thing. So without any help or anything, I just kind of came up with this idea that I wanted to have a picture of me with my two sisters. And because this song was written for one of those sisters, if you're watching the video near the end, you'll see one of them fade out. And for me, I kind of took a risk in that sense of, you know, because for me, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but at the end of the day, at the same time, that's my way of kind of letting go of those emotions and letting go of that feeling and really showing that in a video.
And that's a very authentic answer, and I appreciate you giving it, because I think it needed to be something that was addressed for us and for the viewing audience, because people are voting. Exactly. And they have to know, right? For
sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you so much. Jen.
Well, I'll follow on a little bit about that with everybody's comments. I have to put my glasses on to see a little bit better, Christine, before I comment. There you go. So I actually think the way you put just the, you know, especially the way the acoustics and everything sounded in the video, having it on the you know, player evoked it really well. And what I see for your future is absolutely music in film or TV shows, because it's like, you know, Kate said she's transported to another place. I can see all of your music being syncable, as we say, right? So a Grey's Anatomy end credits or something like that, because it doesn't, while we can listen to your music, it evokes a certain emotion that I think that just having that one scene actually really, really worked for me, and made you listen to the music, but created your own visuals in your own head, if you know what I mean. Like that's a person, you know, you're just being able to be transported to another place, and it will, listening to the lyrics, you know, puts you into another place. And that's exactly what you need to do when music is supposed to be in film. It's supposed to evoke something and carry the drama. So that's what I can see for your future. Absolutely, for sure. And obviously a continuation of being a really, really good artist. And I agree with everyone that your confidence has like completely changed since the beginning of this you know, we've been doing this since maybe back in March, right? I think, right. CJ, right? And you can just see over those, you know, 8 months or whatever, how much everything's changed. And you didn't fall into a hole because we had to do this all online, and you actually flourished. And I think that's fantastic. And as much as I'm sure artists don't like to be compared to others, but there's something about that's so soothing about your work that reminds me of like the same way that Danny Michel kind of does that same thing for people. And that's what I love about listening to you, is just you can make your song everybody. It's universal. It's for everybody.
Thank you so much. Wow, that was incredible.
All right, thank you so much, Christine. So go ahead and enjoy watching the rest of the show, and we will see you again shortly.
Thank you guys so much.
See you
guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, jumping all the way over to the East Coast to St. John's, Newfoundland, performing his song Home, say hello to Paul Fitzpatrick.
My truck driving down this road, seen these things won't ever get old. Town where I grew up when I was a boy, going house to house, seeing all my friends, talking the times we had back then, wishing the time away so we could leave. Yeah, home is where the heart is, home's where I'll be. No matter where you live right now, you can't take that away from me. That's when it hold my grandma in that old porch swing. Those memories will always be with me. mom and dad first held hands. Oh, time has changed, some people have aged, some have families and some moved away. Home will always feel like home to me. Yeah, home's where the heart is, home's where I'll be. No matter where you live right now, you can't take that away from me. That swimming hole of my grandma in that old porch swing. Those memories will always be with me. Oh, my first kiss and my first fight, my first drink and my last ride. Those memories will always be with me. Yeah, home is where the heart is, home is where I'll be. No matter where you live right now, you can't take that away from me. That swimming hole of my grandma in that old porch swing. Those memories will always be with me. Those memories will always be with me. Yeah, home's where I'll always feel like me.
All right, Paul, thank you so much for sharing your performance with us. And I have to ask you, what has been the highlight for you in being a part of the shot this season?
Well, there's been a couple of things, but well, one of the main things that stand out for me is the connections and friends that we've made throughout the Discord app. And I mean, I'm still talking to a couple of these people, probably a dozen of these people off and on Facebook. And it's been a real great way to meet people across the country. And otherwise I wouldn't have known. And I must say, the group sessions that we had throughout the competition, again, you got some friends in there as well as one-on-one with the judges as well. It was really good, I must say.
All right, well, let's head over to the judges and see what they thought of your performance. Jen, we're going to go to you.
Oh, okay. Paul, you have, I'm going to call you Fitzy. I have a friend, Fitzy. He's from PEI. So I'm going to call you Fitzy, but you know, I just like that you do what your genre of music is really, really well, because what happens is who you are comes through every performance. And I really, really appreciated that. And I think it's fantastic. And I hope you and your son and everybody's had a good time with this. But I just think that you're just so genuine, and I appreciate that.
Thank you.
CJ.
I echo what Jen said and just say that the word I would use to describe Paul Fitzpatrick is authentic. The entire way through this competition, authentic. You are a top-notch guy.
Awesome. Thank you, CJ. Shane.
Betsy, I've never been to the East Coast, but
on down.
But I'm going to tell you, when I think of the East Coast, I think of coming to see you. And I like you because you're happy and you're fun and you're good. And that works for me.
Awesome, buddy.
Kate.
Well, I love how you kept the performance really simple and just about the song. I think that was really effective. And yeah, I just love how you just sing. You don't try and do anything fancy with your voice. You just have like a really strong, clear voice. Super effective.
Awesome. Thanks, Kate. Danya.
That was one of the things I wasn't sure about, actually. I didn't know if I should. I thought about doing a production and getting somebody in like to do a lead guitar on it. And I said, you know what? The song has got me so far, so I'm just going to leave it. And I'm going to keep it simple the way it is. And that's
You made the right choice.
Awesome. Danya.
Paul, you've been a fan favorite probably since the beginning. Even when I came in, I know that the judges and fans were raving about you. I think you definitely know who you are as an artist. I could most definitely see your music on the radio. But the one thing I want you to work on is the confidence factor. And we have mentioned it before. You have to kind of ingrain that, like, in yourself and your soul. Like, you're top 8. You should be, so happy. You should be stoked, and take that energy and just put that in your music and everything going forward. That's the only thing that I would say, is just boost your confidence. But everything else is top notch.
And Eric, we can't forget you.
Oh, never forget me. Fitzy, I've loved you all season, buddy. I've been in your corner. I the confidence is the thing. You are, not only do you're a fan favorite, but I'm following along on the comments now. You got the entire rock that has your back right now. And they love you, and I can tell your family loves you. We love you. It's that simple, dude. You are, what? When I was in film school, I used to get in trouble for saying sorry all the time. My teacher would go, stop apologizing. Canadians are sometimes polite to a fault. Never lose your politeness as a gentleman, but you stand on that rock with a flag in it because you've earned it, and you are so talented that you can run that whole province. And I love you. And when I get there, you'll have to screech me in, and I'll sleep on your couch.
That is the plan. We're going to take over the province. But hey, before we go, the dad jokes. I really wanted to get in on this dad jokes.
Confidence.
Go.
Floor is yours.
So I got a good joke about construction, but I'm still working on it.
That is better than anything CJ said all season.
I give that a stamp of approval on that one.
Put another thing on your flag.
You would.
Funnier than CJ.
I like it.
Oh, jeez. All right. Thank you so much, Paul.
To everyone.
All right. Definitely, Newfoundland can be definitely proud of you and that performance. So we're going to see you in a little while, okay?
Awesome. See you later.
Awesome. All right. Up next, while CJ has spent the season practicing his dad jokes, another judge has spent their time in front of the camera spreading the love that he has for himself. Watch this.
Everyone look their best.
Did you sign that, by the way, all yourself?
Those are all my practice
times?
signatures. It's like when you put yourself in front of when you put yourself in front of a wall of stuff, people really just look at the stuff behind you and they don't focus on your voice. And then I'm surrounded by stuff. Even on tour, I was planning barbers. Like I had one in Winnipeg, I had one in Edmonton, I had one in Vancouver. Every week I got to a new city and have a barber lined up. Handsomely ugly, I call that. I'm getting some weak corners here. It's only a couple more years. I'll be looking like CJ.
Eric, what are you thinking?
What am I thinking? I have a sunburn, and I'm done.
Eric's combing his hair.
I'm listening, sorry.
I like the new haircut with the little line down the side.
Oh yeah, part line. Hard part. Look at this. Look at my tops of my arms. Look at the top of my arm compared to the bottom of my arm. It's like two different arms. I have the same side boob when I tan. Shane, I'm a fucking certified man dime. How dare you speak to me like that? I feel like this show paints a poor picture of my drinking habits. We just always seem to film on Sunday. Yeah, he doesn't have a very Hamilton vibe to him. I am a Hamilton vibe. I've been ready since 12:30. I just didn't get the note. I'm Irish, Polish, Russian, and Native Canadian. I can't grow facial hair, and I know that. And it's an issue of mine. 17 hairs, like 20, and about 60 through here. How's my mustache, guys? Coming in pretty good.
Eric unbuttons another button.
I'm trying to do them off. I didn't know how many I had undone. Larry, David, my dad, me, an old poster, a picture of me from Splat-A-Lot, an actual poster of me trying to recreate that poster of my dad above. Anyways, I tried to remodel this backdrop with less Eric Johnston in it. I'm going to go shave. I feel weird. I don't know how many times I'm on dates and girls are like, where do you get your eyebrows done? I'm like heaven came with the body. I'm doing self-care. I'm getting a spray tan, a facial, teeth whitening. I already got a haircut. Metrosexual? Thank you. If we did this on a Tuesday afternoon, I'd be on time and bright and shiny. And I'm just going to continue to be the funniest judge. And also, I didn't pre-iron a shirt, so I'm doing a little Simon Cowell this evening. Or this afternoon. A little black t-shirt, so I might get a little feisty. It's a new moon, guys. It's a new moon.
Right now, let's get back to some music. Coming to you from Toronto with an original song called Here For You, it's Tammy Opalai.
Still.
Wear your worries all over your face. Feels like you can't get out the rain. And today's just not your day. Don't you worry, no need to worry, yeah. Gotta look to the sky, just you and I, loveless forever. Alright, here we go through, we'll be. Cause I'ma be here for you, yeah. It's hard, but if you trust me, I'll be here for you. Always here for you. I know you come. I'll be here for you. Always here for you. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Where can you go when life's got you down? And you feeling like no one's around? It ain't so bad when you pick up that frown. Said, don't you worry, no need to worry, everything will be okay. Sure. Gotta look to the sky, just you and I, loveless forever. With everything we go through, we'll be. Cause I'ma be here for you, yeah. But if you trust me, I'll be here for you. Always here for you. I know you come this, I'll be here for you. Always here for you. Yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic job, Tammy. And I have a question for you. What has been your biggest takeaway from competing in the shot this season?
I think my biggest takeaway has been don't give up. Don't give up. I think I've been doing this a very, very long time. And I think I said it before. CJ definitely lit the fire under my booty and say, yo, what you doing, man? You gotta push. You gotta do this. There's no point doing this if you're not gonna do this. So, yeah.
And look at you now, top 8. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Listen, we're going to go to the judges and get some feedback from your performance. So we're going to start with Eric. What do you think?
Dude, I say this about everyone. I've loved you the entire time. I have. I think your R&B feel and that Atlanta meets Canada meets Toronto feel works for you perfectly, man. It's never too late. You know, you've been in the industry a long time. You did the boy band thing and the group thing and the recording thing and the Atlanta thing. It's all come to this moment. Not all come to this moment. You've had some success, but I mean, this isn't yet another. In this industry, there's no finish line, just many small finish lines. And this is just another one. You take a breath, you tie your shoes, you start running again. But let me tell you something about this race. You ran your buns off. I don't know if we could swear, so I said buns. I've never said buns in my life, but you ran your buns off.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks. Thank you. Kate.
Yeah, I mean, I love your voice. I've always loved your voice, and I think it keeps getting stronger every time we see you. I like that you added some more production to the song too, because that's kind of been one of our critiques through the process. So I'm really happy to see that you took some of that advice on and added some more production. And I think that really helped the tune out for sure.
Thank you.
Danya.
Well, I think you have a very attractive voice. And I know that a lot of people can attest to that. You have your own vibe, you have your own style. And you can tell from, probably where you started up until now, you have your own story to tell, and that's reflected in your music. So like Eric said, like you really have to, and CJ too, you really have to own it. You have to not to see the finish line, because we said there's no finish line, but you have to have that goal in mind, that mindset, 110%, put your motivation and everything into it, because you can do it. You do have that star power, and we're all rooting for you.
Thank you.
CJ.
We are definitely rooting for you, Tammy. And I remember seeing you, I think, in season 4 or something. And Danya may not remember this, but Danya, you walked in the room in season 4 on your audition, and Danya's jaw dropped. You're a good-looking guy. You're a talented guy. You've got that complete package, so to speak. And now you're just looking for your own opportunity. And I really hope that through this competition, because you are so talented, that this will lead to that opportunity.
Amen. Thank you, CJ. I appreciate you, man, a lot.
You bet.
Jen, do you agree with CJ?
I do. I would only add, Tammy, that you've got so much talent. I don't want you to rest on your laurels, though, either. I want you to be hungry, and I want you to really, really bring up your game, because as CJ said, you've got all the elements, and let's talk, let's be real. This is a visual medium too, and you've got the looks, you've got the talent, you've got the production chops, all those other things that you might not even need this show. But what it's going to do is, as kind of Eric said, is going to then bring, you're lacing up your shoes and you're going to take off again. So I echo both of those things. And I think that is something for you to embrace and think about, and just go, okay, now this is actually where my trajectory is.
Mm-hmm. It's go time. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Very cool. And we're going to wrap things up with Shane.
Well, you are my judge's pick. And hands down, you got the talent, you got the look, you got the vibe. You know that. And I know CJ did it, but you sometimes need a kick in the ass. And I hope this gives you a bigger kick, because you've got it there, and I get it. You've been around, you've worked at it. There's a lot of highs and lows. Sometimes the lows stuck for a long time, and you keep fighting, man, whether it's this or something else, because you got the package to make it happen. All right?
Will do. Thank you. Done. We'll do.
Awesome. Tammy, thank you so much. And we're going to bring you back later when we announce the top 4, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll see you soon. Next up, performing from London, Ontario with his original song, I Can Sleep Anywhere, here's John Muirhead.
Some northern Ontario town was further from home than I felt. I sang with some strangers, I drank with the waiter. Next morning the road stared me down. All of the hours I spent on the road, they outnumbered the people that came to my show. It could be my last, so I'll play at full blast, and I'll pack up my gear and I'll go. Oh, I'd sleep on the floor every night of my life, listen to what I'm doing tonight. I live in my car and I play empty bars after I'm singing the day. It's alright. Woo! Folks, if I had it my way, this wouldn't be a virtual concert. We'd be in a nice, packed, crowded, sweaty bar. Remember those? And in that packed, crowded, sweaty bar, we'd all be gathered in nice and close.
Bring the volume down low and we clap along just like this. All together. So I'm gonna trust that you're all clapping along with me. Might not be able to hear you, but I wanna feel it from coast to coast. Across this country, no matter who you voted for, we're gonna share this musical experience together. And keep that going for the rest of the song. I wanna feel it. Woo! I sleep on the floor every night of my life. To do what I'm doing tonight. I live in my car and I play empty bars if I'm singing. And hey, it's alright. Woo! Can I sleep on your floor tonight? Can I sleep on your floor tonight?
That was John Muirhead, and John with us now. And John, how has been being on The Shot this season helped you develop as an artist?
Well, it's been an interesting year, as you know. When I auditioned for The Shot, I had just lost a full tour, and my entire schedule of performances were gone in an instant with COVID-19. And this year I've learned so much, and The Shot's been a really big help with that. Whether it's developing and creating content, sticking to a schedule, creating a routine in this really weird time. Having this contest as something to look forward to has kept my spirits up and kept the ball rolling with my career in a year that it could have just sort of died.
That's fantastic. And you know what? Let's go to the judges to find out what they thought of your performance. So we're going to start with you, Shane.
I'm reading the comments, what people are saying while this is going on, and people love you, man. And you know what? That was a fun performance. I mean, I kind of like the vibe of it, and it's a little bare naked ladies-ish, kind of thing too. But you have such great talent. You've come a long way. I love the fact that you have the confidence and definitely the voice. I enjoyed it. I wish you all the best in this and whatever you decide to do after this too, John.
Thank you so much.
Eric.
I don't usually listen to lyrics in songs. My mind doesn't work that way, even though as I'm a storyteller by trade. But I listen to them. I just don't connect with them. But the I Can Sleep Anywhere song, for me as a traveling stand-up comedian, I have slept anywhere and everywhere. And that it's almost not even a funny song. It's so Canadiana and rock and it hit so hard for me because I've slept on a floor in Swift Current. That's probably not one of your lyrics. It could be, but I wasn't listening. I was listening. But dude, that connection to that song has been so important for me this season. It meant a lot to me as much as this contest means to you. I was just like, wow, that's a really good song.
I appreciate that so much. And that's why I do it. I want to connect like that.
Yeah.
So, that.
Kate.
Well, I think you're such an engaging artist. Just the way that you speak directly to the camera, I can totally picture you in like a small Irish pub, but also I know you could command like a huge stadium at the same time and like get the whole crowd singing and all that. So I love your positive energy, and I think that's going to take you so far.
Thank you.
Jen.
Oh, I just muted myself, so I didn't hear it. Okay, so you're going aside from being able to be a David Tennant stand-in. You're from the get. Your song resonated. Like I'm not, like Eric or other people. I'm not, I'm purely music business. But what your song absolutely made people understand what it was like being on the, on the road, without having to have been on the road. So that's a really, really great song to be able to write, to make everybody understand it, even if they have not experienced that themselves. And again, throughout the entire competition, consummate professional. So I really, really commend you for that. And it's so refreshing. So, I've seen a lot of things in my time in this, this industry, people that just phone stuff in. You never did. It was amazing.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Danya.
All around, I just want to say that you're fun. Your performances are awesome. I know if I'm having a bad day, just to, watch back your videos, you have such personality and character, and was it Kate who mentioned it, the positivity kind of trait, it all just kind of exudes in your music and your performance, and you're a storyteller, and that's why I love watching you. Just your facial expressions, your stage performance, you command whatever room or stage that you're on, and I can't wait to hear what you have next, because like I said, if I'm having a down day, and I have a few of those in COVID, I'm gonna watch you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you so much.
And CJ.
All right, John, I'm going to be honest with you. Not that the others aren't, ever. 2 words that have been used to describe you in the feedback that's been given. 1, storyteller. 2, Canadiana. And that's exactly what you are. You belong on, in my mind, the same bill as the likes of John McDermott, as Great Big Sea, any other Canadian name, artist or band. You belong on stages with them. And I believe that. Not just blowing smoke, you really do, because you're such a great storyteller and an outside the box thinking artist. You were my artist, judge's choice for a reason. And that's because I do believe that you are going to go somewhere phenomenal.
Wow, I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate everything that the judges have done this season. So thanks.
The only downside you have is the mustache, but that's it.
Good thing it's not a mustache competition, because Eric would have to leave, I think.
Dude, I'd be out. If I rub
You
this,
don't even have a mustache. It's mascara.
mascara, just rub
Tell
it.
anyone his secret.
It's an old musical theater trick.
Love it.
I'm just bugging you. buddy.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, listen, thank you so much, John. And we're going to see you for the top 4 reveal. So we'll see you soon.
All right. See you later.
And just a reminder for those of you watching at home, voting is still open at singfortheshot.com for your vote. You can vote for your favorite and help them get to the top 4. Earlier this year, at the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, several of our artist alumni, together with Jesse T, came together to record a reimagining of J.P. Sax's hit single, If the World Was Ending. It was recorded as a reminder for everyone to see music as a shining beacon of hope during uncertain times, as a request for everyone to continue to support independent artists, and as a message of hope that we will all see this to the other side together. We want to play this for you tonight as it continues to be as relevant now as it was back in March. We thank you for supporting independent artists and encourage you to find and download the songs by tonight's top 8.
I was just gigging, busy singing. I didn't know it till the news flash happened. But it really got me hoping the bars would stay open, so I'll keep playing for the people who are home.
It's been a month now that we've been housebound. The world keeps going, but our music's in the background.
I know you know we know this won't last for forever, we'll be fine. I know you know we know that the world will recover, we'll be fine. But if the world was ending, you'd still listen, right? Stream my playlist, watch my instant life. Would you tip me for the hell of it?
Make my music still feel relevant.
If the world was ending, you'd still listen, right?
Play it through the day or late at night.
No, there wouldn't be a reason why.
We would have to let the music die.
If the world was ending, you still listen, right? Right.
If the world was ending, you still listen, right? I tried to imagine your reaction when you had my tunes playing in your kitchen.
It really got me wishing that I could see you dancing, singing every word as if nobody was watching.
Yeah, it's been a month now. Think I figured out how to keep the hustle without us having to go out.
I know you know we know this won't last for forever, we'll be fine. I know you know we know that the world will recover, we'll be fine. But the world was ending, you'd still listen, right? Stream my playlist, watch my instant light. Would you tip me for the hell of it?
Make my music still feel relevant.
If the world was ending, you'd still listen, right?
Play it through the day or late at night.
No, there wouldn't be a reason why.
We would have to let the music die.
If the world was ending, you'll still listen, right? Right.
If the world was ending, you'd still listen, right?
Ooh.
I know you know, we know this won't last, but forever we'll be fine. I know you know, we know
that the world will recover, we'll be fine.
But if the world was ending, you'd still listen, right? Stream my playlist, watch my instant light. Would you tip me for the hell of it?
Make my music still feel relevant.
If the world was ending, you'd still listen, right?
Play it through the day or late at night.
No, there wouldn't be a reason why.
We would have to let the music die.
If the world was ending, you still listen, right? Right.
You still listen, you still listen, you still listen, right? If the world was ending, you'd still listen, right?
Thank you to Jesse T and all of the artists who took part in that performance. Up now, performing his original song, Airplane Mode, and also from London, Ontario, here's Patrick James Clark.
Ever since we were in the 4th grade, she was singing lessons, ballet, leading the play. I should have known it'd go down this way. She was a star in the making. Late nights we'd be hitting the drive-ins, black and white movies, she's quoting the lines, and she was always shining way too much for this place. Maybe I should be holding out hope, but deep down I already know that girl is on airplane mode. Good is gone, got her headphones in and her blinders on. Set her sights on the Hollywood sign, won't stop till her name is up in lights. Good God, it's hard to let her go, but I always knew she was headed down this road. Wish I could stop her, but I know I won't. That girl, she's on airplane mode. I can already picture waiting on a text that says I landed safely in LAX. My friends will see her on the TV saying, isn't that your ex? And I'll wonder what could have been. Maybe I should be holding out hope. Deep down I already know that girl is on airplane mode. Good is gone, got her headphones in and her blinders on. Set her sights on the Hollywood sign, won't stop till her name is up in lights. Good God, it's hard to let her go, but I always knew she was headed down this road. Wish I could stop her, but I know I won't. That girl, she's on airplane mode. Just say it's her, not me, and man, I'll believe her. Maybe I'll buy a ticket, cause I just can't leave her. Yeah, the Golden State just won't wait, and either way she's getting on that plane. That girl is on airplane mode. Good is gone, got her headphones in and her blinders on. Set her sights on the Hollywood sign, won't stop till her name is up in lights. Good God, it's hard to let her go, but I always knew she was headed down this road. Wish I could stop her, but I know I won't. That girl, she's on airplane mode. She's on airplane mode.
Patrick James Clark here with us now. Amazing job, Patrick.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, listen, got to ask you, how do you feel about your performance and your time on the shot overall?
Yeah, I mean, you know, music's such like a individual thing sometimes. It can be really self-involved and you can just think you're just killing it. Or you can think that you're like the worst ever, but it's just you talking to you most of the time. This whole thing, you know, from making the press kit to the song swap, like it's such an interactive journey. You learn a lot about yourself as an artist. And I think getting sort of that outside bird's eye view on how you're doing is, you know, just invaluable. So it's been amazing.
Well, let's head over to the judges and see what they thought of your performance. And we're going to start with you, CJ.
You know, Patrick, I've said throughout this competition this season that your song, I think, is the best written out of all of the songs that we've heard this year.
Thank you.
And the last thing I'll say to you is I'm 15 minutes away. Come and see me anytime.
Sounds good. I will.
All right, Shane, let's head over to you.
Well, anybody with three names, right? Patrick James Clark.
Yeah.
Shane Christopher Nea.
You know, you're in my opinion in the top three, hands down in this competition. I think you got a bright future. I like that song. I thought it was a great video.
Thanks.
And you're super talented. I don't know what else to tell you. I think just keep doing what you do. Keep writing songs, make connections, reach out to people, co-write, you know, keep learning and growing because you definitely got what it takes.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Shane. Jen.
I guess I could just echo CJ. You know, I'm a music publisher, Patrick, so I like to hear a good song. Lyrics are important to me. And for you to be able to write something new that makes sense, yet talks about the traditional things like love and, you know, whether or not she's or he is, you know, hearing you or on the same page. I think it was a very, very, very clever turn of phrase. And you're a great performer on top of that.
Thanks,
so,
Jen. Thank you.
I love that.
Thanks, Jen. And Kate, we're going to go over to you.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everyone. The song is super, super catchy, obviously. Such a great song. I love that you chose black and white for the video. It just gave it more of like a pro look. And as an A&R, like I'm always setting up writers with other writers in Nashville and LA, and I would not hesitate to set you up with any of the writers in Nashville. So congrats.
Thank you.
Danya.
Patrick, I think your music is modern country to the core. There's the groove, there's the rhythm. You still have the elements of traditional country, but it's infused with that, you know, that modern kind of touch. And I think this is just the beginning for you. So short and sweet, you have a long road to go.
Thanks.
In a good way.
Right.
Eric.
Great song, great vibe. The only thing I hate about you is your logo. Looks like a real estate agent company, but you'll fix that. You'll get there. I'll get you in touch with my logo guy. Dude, yeah, I love you. Whatever. You know it. You're good. You look like a carpenter, but I
Eric's
love
logo guy. Like I said, I'm 15 minutes away.
Go to CJ's logo guy. My guy charges too much. But yeah, you're great.
Thanks, man. Thank you very much.
How do you feel about all that feedback, Patrick?
It's great, man. Everyone has been so wonderful. I mean, Eric's been really mean to me from the beginning.
Mean?
So, yeah, when I auditioned, he said I was like
up with that.
showroom. Yeah, so that's fine.
Didn't I say you look like a heating and air guy? That maybe look a different. No, dude,
they say
don't take
I'm
it
the
as
mean one. I'm the mean one.
I'm just extra mean
But,
to handsome guys. That's why I'm so nice
course,
to
yeah.
CJ.
But no, it's been wonderful to hear. I mean, yeah, it's been a really long journey. It's probably like the hardest I've worked in any competition ever. Contests are super hard. Contests that get people to vote are super hard. It's been like a marathon, and to kind of get this feedback and the love of the song, it's super, super rewarding to hear. So I'm excited to see what happens.
All right, Patrick, thank you so much. We're going to see you back here in just a few minutes when we announce the top 4, and congratulations again.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we're going to jump right now to the last performer from our top 8. From Stamford, Ontario, and singing his original Monsters, here's Sagen Pierce.
And I am afraid of the streetlights. Between each pole, there lies a hole darker than burning soul, darker than burning soul. And there are monsters in my closet, there are monsters in my bed, there are monsters in my ceiling, there are monsters in my head, coming after me now, and they want me dead. Coming after me now, they're gonna feed me to their friends, to their friends, to their friends, to their friends. And as I climb up the stairs to the apartment where I am afraid to sleep alone, because I know it's followed me home, because I know it's followed me home. There are monsters in my closet, there's monsters in my bed, there are monsters in my ceiling, there are monsters in my head, coming after me now, and they want me dead. Coming after me now, they're gonna feed me to their friends, to their friends, to their friends, to their friends. And I am afraid of the streetlights. Between each pole, there lies a hole.
Sagen Pierce, congratulations and happy finale. How does it
Thank
feel
you.
to be at the end of this really long process? And how has this experience been for you on the shot?
It's been awesome. It's been something to look forward to. Like every couple weeks, there's something to do, and yeah, it's been great.
So let's go to the judges. Kate, you've been a fan of Sagen since early on in the season. What did you think of his performance?
I think it's great. I love the moody vibe of the video. I think it super suits the song. One of my favorite songs of this season by far. And also, I think your voice is really unique. It kind of reminds me of like Dave Matthews mixed with like a Counting Crows kind of vibe. And I think it's super current and definitely has a big place in today's music industry.
Thank you.
Shane.
Was that done at a funeral home in a visiting room? Because it looks very nice.
No, it wasn't.
You know, we had to listen to Kate all year. Oh, Sagen, say blah, blah. But anyway, and so then because we respect.
No, we had to hear her say Sagan.
Sagan, she was saying it wrong the whole season.
Sagan. Actually, no, I'm voting for Sagan, not Sagen.
Who's this guy?
So then we, I started paying more attention, and I kind of liked what you've done over the last couple of months. And it's a good song. You're a good artist. You got it going on. I really enjoyed the video. I thought that was one of the best ones I've seen today.
Thank you.
Oh, Jen.
Hello.
Hello.
Echoing everybody. This is coupled with what you do for a living. I love your artistry because clearly never the twain shall meet. You know what I mean? Like, you know, what you do for a living, and people can research that, compared to how you present yourself as an artist, is completely the opposite. And I find that extremely, extremely refreshing. Like, you know, I mean, like you're not like this, you know, introverted kind of, you know, and I know that's got to be part of your job. So you know, you're not an introverted artist, and your voice, I couldn't agree with Kate more. I love your voice, always have from the very beginning. And you're a really, really strong songwriter. So I appreciate you so much being in this competition.
Thank you.
CJ.
I disagree with Jen. I think that you are introverted. I think that you have a dry sense of humor that comes through in the videos
That's
that you
two different things.
No. I think that sensibility comes through in your music, and that's who you are as an artist, and you own that, and I think it's wonderful. I think the song is great. I think it's eerie as hell, but I think it's a really great song. Kate has been your biggest cheerleader all season, and so when this is done and you need somebody in A&R, Kate is who you go to.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Danya.
So, funeral director by day, musician by night, or morning, afternoon, and night. Your personality is very cool, calm, and collected. So I do see those two different personality sides. But regardless of that, your music there's something very alluring about your music, just the feelings and everything you kind of, like the feelings that are evoked by your audience. They're very composed songs, and I think they resonate with all your artists, or with all your audience members and your fans. So I like seeing that kind of dual personality. Like I said, cool, calm, and collected, but the musician in you, the artistry is just, it resonates with everyone. So good job, and keep doing it.
Thank you.
Eric.
Sagen, the only reason why I didn't pay attention to you early on because I was scared, and I mean this honestly. When you came on as the funeral director, I'll tell you one time, I went on a date with a funeral director, and I didn't know she was a funeral director until I got there. And when she told me what she did for a living, I made out with her, but I didn't. When it was going to go to the next level, I was too afraid to do anything.
We're all good looking. So
I know you're great. It's great. And I was so afraid. I'm like, I can't talk to this funeral director all the time. I have death anxiety.
Did you think she was into narcolepsy or something?
I don't know. I'm a heavy sleeper. I don't know what was going to happen. And,
okay.
Different. Narcolepsy is different.
Listen. I'm trying to be concise. I was so afraid because I couldn't pay attention to you because all I could think of was what was dead bodies all the time. And then Kate was such a big fan that I was like, this guy is so good. I remember when someone told me to watch the show 6 Feet Under. They're like, you got to watch a show. I'm like, I can't watch a show about death. They're like, it's not a show about death. It's a show about life. And
this
that's
is
how I
going
feel.
somewhere, right?
This is going somewhere if I don't get interrupted.
It's over
They said 6 Feet Under is not a show about death. It's a show about life. And that's how I feel when I listen to your music. It's not about the eeriness and the death and whatever. It's about living life and being, it just you are life. I love you. And that's it. I was concise. I tried to be concise.
Thank you.
And congratulations, Mrs. Spears.
Oh, yes.
Did you understand all that, Sagen?
I got it. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. All right, listen. Thank you so very much. And I want you to stand by as we get ready to announce the top 4 in just a few minutes, okay?
Thank you. Thank you all.
Awesome. Woo! All right. That is it. Our top 8. Congratulations to all of them again. You at home now have 10 minutes to cast your votes for your favorite artist to make it into the top 4. Coming up, we have a very special appearance by last season's winner, Jasmine White, and the world premiere of her brand new music video. So don't go anywhere. There's lots more show to come. Here's a quick recap of all of our artists. The clock starts now.
That girl is on airplane mode. Good is gone. Got her headphones in and her blinders on. Set her sights on the Hollywood sign. Won't stop till her name is up in lights.
We
time away so we can leave. Yeah, home's where the heart is, home's where I'll be. No matter where you live right now, you can't take that away from me.
You know my intentions, they are true, but I can't keep waiting for you. I just can't keep holding my breath.
And that's not you anymore. Since you walked out my door, 3 strikes you're out. That's 4.
There's words on the page in a comedy book, and she's the funniest ones. She sends me paragraph to paragraph of what I did wrong, but now I'm just stunned. And the only thing that I know for sure is that I'm digging my own grave. I love this girl. I sleep on the floor every day of my life. To do what I'm doing tonight. I live in my car and I play to bars after I'm singing the day. It's alright.
Gotta look to the sky, just you and I, love this forever. Alright, here we go through, we'll be. Cause I'm gonna be here for you, yeah.
And there are monsters in my closet. There are monsters in my bed. There are monsters in my ceiling. There are monsters in my head.
Welcome back to the season finale of The Shot Remastered, where in just a few minutes we'll be announcing the top 4 artists, one of whom will become the winner of The Shot this season. Joining me right now is our reigning champion. Please welcome Jasmine White. Jasmine, how's it going?
Hi, oh my goodness, it's going so well. It's been a while since I've sat across from you. I guess we're not really sitting across from each other, but it's been a while, but it's nice to see your face again.
Yeah, and you too. And I remember that feeling last year. We were live. We were, in an auditorium, and I remember calling your name and the joy on your face.
Yeah.
Do you remember that moment?
Oh yes, I remember it like it was yesterday. Honestly, that is one of those moments where you won't ever forget it. It was a big step in my music career, taking that title for The Shot. And yeah, honestly, that's one thing actually I'd say to any of the contestants right now is to really enjoy that moment and take that moment in, because it's gonna stick with you. So sit in it and enjoy it.
And I know I follow you on social media, so I know you've been super busy since winning The Shot last year. You released, let me think, your debut single, One Man Band, earlier this year. You've been performing, and I hear you've been working with CJ. So how has all of that been for you?
It's been a whole lot, especially with things going down. My whole life has just kind of been shifted up this past year, but it's been really, really great. One Man Band, just a whole lot of first stepping stones for me, where I definitely wouldn't have been able to take without the help of CJ, and being on The Shot and learning everything that I did from that experience. I definitely would not be here today without it. So One Man Band, when it released, that was recorded with Brandon Federer in affiliation with The Shot. And so I was super excited for that. That was the first release, and that hit the radio thanks to CJ. So because of that, those moments just keep kind of rolling through. And it's just about working in the time in between and, doing everything you can to be prepared for when those amazing moments come out. So my last release was Secret, that actually just came out, and we were talking a little bit behind the scenes about that. That was a project that I was super excited about, because I wrote that song on the last season of The Shot, actually. So super excited about its release and the fact that it's out now. A lot of collaborations happened with it. I had a dance studio come down from Martinsville, Indiana. CJ helped me organize everything, and we ended up creating a great music video, an amazing with an amazing team. So yeah, that's what I've been up to this past year, trying to perform as much as possible. A lot of virtual events such as this, but you got to do what you got to do, right?
Absolutely. And we're actually going to show everybody the world premiere of your brand new music video. It's called Secret. But I know you performed it last year, but for those who haven't heard the song, what was the inspiration for the song?
This song is a lot about my experience and my love life. It's about and some may not know it. Actually, a lot of people may not know it. And when you see the music video, it'll explain that a little bit more. But just about same love and how there's such a push and pull between, you know, certain environments and how you can express that love and wanting to, but can, and like having certain friends around that alter, you know, your emotions and how you can express that. It was just about my discovery and my like same love kind of relationships is where my purpose of that song came from. When I wrote it, I tried to keep it as open as possible so people could connect to it. But the music video demonstrates that fully and entirely, my story and my heart in it and my heart behind it. But it's out, and it's out on all streaming, and I'm excited that today it's being streamed on The Shot. I actually have been excited for this moment, really excited to come back and kind of demonstrate the hard work that I put in, CJ's put in, and just anyone around me, just kind of that has helped me to get to where I am in this entire journey. So it's been amazing. And I'm grateful for everyone here, all the judges, those familiar faces that I saw from last year to now. Amazing, like just seeing your faces, watching you guys through the season. The Shot does so many great things for artists when it comes to development and understanding, you know, understanding your own craft and coming to yourself, but also while directing you in the industry, making sure that you don't get yanked in one way or the other direction away from, you know, your true core of your being and your music. So I'm just grateful, so grateful, and so happy to sit here in this moment and to celebrate and enjoy this moment with everyone here today.
And we are absolutely grateful to have you here. And I know you've been working hard, definitely the past year, you've been making music, but what's coming up next for you after this latest release?
I'm shooting, actually, the plan is getting towards shooting one-man band music video. From there, it's really just kind of looking forward at how things are moving with certain like COVID and situations like that. I'm hoping to do some more events and live virtual kind of live performances and such, and to release a lot more music coming soon. So I'll be in studio soon. Written a bunch of new songs that I'm really, really excited, nervous a little bit because it's been a while since I've released new write, but nervous but excited for that. So new music coming soon, you can expect that, and music video for one man band as well. And yeah, the plan is just to keep working, just keep grinding.
Absolutely. And you are absolute living proof that The Shot can jumpstart a recording artist music career if you use that momentum, right, that you gained in the competition.
You have to stick with it. You can't drop off. Like you just have to stick with it. Keep your connections that you make within The Shot and just grow and expand from there, and use the things that you learn to interact and network within there. Take it with you outside of The Shot and use that, and you will develop for sure.
So if you could give the artist tonight a piece of advice in, let's say, 20 seconds or less, what would you say to them?
I'd say the main thing is to know that you're always going to be discovering yourself. You're always going to be growing and evolving and learning. There's always more to learn. And so don't mistake that with, don't ever let that mistake that with the feeling of not being good enough or not being there yet or not being ready yet, and letting that not like keep you behind from putting stuff out. I say go for it. I say move, and the growing, you should be comfortable in that growing. Don't ever feel like you're not there yet, because that whole process, the evolving that you're going through, the moving that you're going through, the learning you're going through is the there yet. That is where you're supposed to be. That's what I have to say. So keep going.
It has been my pleasure to interview you, Jasmine. I am so so proud of you. You have no idea. I feel like I'm tearing up. I just feel like I'm just so proud. And I want to thank you so much for being here with us tonight. And for the first time, we've got your world premiere of Secret. You can download it right now, wherever you download or stream your music. Ladies and gentlemen, the world premiere. This is Jasmine White's Secret.
Thank you.
If we had a secret, could you keep it all? If my fingertips met with your hips, would everybody hear about it? If we go to your place and we hit it off, would your best friend know before I go? Do you promise not to tell us all? Yeah, no one can know. I can tell by the way you groove. You want me to make a move. Yeah, check me out from my head to my shoes. Baby, I could never miss those cues. If we had a secret, could you keep it all? If we had a secret, could you keep it? Would you keep it all? If your body's blushing, keep it hush, my love. Oh, there's something about being discreet that wakes the animal in me. If I pull you closer, could you keep control? If I let you lay your lips on me, would you kiss and tell and spill the tea? No, don't spill on me. I can tell by the way you groove. You want me to make a move. Yeah, check me out from my head to my shoes. Baby, I could never miss those cues. Oh, if we had a secret, could you keep it all? If we had a secret, could you keep it? Would you keep it all? Could you keep it all? If we had a secret, could you keep it all? If we had a secret, could you keep it? Would you keep it all? If we had a secret, could you keep it all?
That's battery.
Here comes Selena, come, Selena. Selena, come. Walk. What's this? What's this?
I don't know.
Change up the script. Change up the script.
Welcome back once again. You're watching the Shot Remastered season finale. We really wish that you could all be with us to celebrate the journey of our top 8 artists tonight as they round out what has been a very different season of the show. Voting for the top 4 is now closed, and we are ready to reveal the names of the 4 artists that will be going on and one step closer to the win. Before we do so, what we would like to do is let's say hello to all of our contestants here, and let's chat with you guys a little bit. And anything you guys want to say to the judges or those cheering you on at home?
I have been in love with the shot. Thank you, guys.
been a lot of fun. Yeah, thanks for all the support and all the hard work of the judges and everyone on board here.
Oh yeah.
Yes, everyone's worked so hard, and to see everybody's performances tonight has been an absolute pleasure, and I hope to continue to, talk with you guys and hopefully work together.
Totally.
What's cool for me is this is the first time I've heard a lot of the contestants' songs, and there's some really good songs there, I must say. Got me worried now.
A very, very talented group, that is for sure. All
should
right,
start a
here
band.
we go. Let's do
should
this
start-
right now. The top 4, let's announce them in no particular order. The names of those going into the top 4 are Michelle Kasaboski. Congratulations, Michelle.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'm speechless right now. Oh, thank you.
The second person going into the top 4 is Sajan Pierce.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. The third person that made it into the top 4 of the Shot Remastered is Logan Klaus.
Sweet.
All right, guys, I am about to announce the last person who made it into the top 4. And remember, you are all fantastic and all winners. Here we go. The last person taking a spot in the top 4 is Paul Fitzpatrick.
Hey, there you go, buddy.
Congratulations to each of you, and congratulations to the top 4. One of you is one step closer to winning this season of The Shot. We're going to see all 4 of you back here in just a moment. After this quick break, we'll be back with the top 4 to learn more about them and what makes them tick as artists. Stand by.
It all started with a connection. And now, 5 million connections later, Vampr has become the essential tool for connecting creatives. Make music happen. Find your team. Collaborate. And if you think you've got it in you, go pro and unlock distribution, sync opportunities, analytics, and so much more. Vampr. Download today and make music happen.
All right, joining me now are our top 4 artists. We got Michelle, we got Sajan, we got Logan, and we got Paul. You guys must be feeling so great right now.
I was getting nervous. I was getting nervous at the end.
I'm very excited.
All right. So listen, this segment is meant to give you guys the opportunity to connect more with the people at home and let them know just a little bit more about you. Should you be selected by the judges to move forward into the top 2, and perhaps even tell the judges why you think you should be one of those 2 artists. So I'm going to kind of talk to each one of you and kind of give me a little pitch about why you believe you should be in the top 2. So we're going to start with you, Michelle.
Just go at it.
Yeah, go at it, baby. Just go at it.
I think the biggest thing, well, first of all, I just really want to take a second to say thank you to everyone who voted and everyone who's been supporting, because that is a huge part of not just this competition, but of everything we do as artists. And it doesn't go unnoticed. The connection that we have with people is so important. And that's something that I really want to emphasize to everybody at home, but also the judges, is that I'm so flattered, that you can see me in all these different places around the world and these different lounges and stuff. But I want you to know that one of the places that I know that you're going to see me is in a stadium as well, and doing massive theaters, because there is a connection that I have with people when I'm on the stage. And throughout this competition, like CJ said, I've been kind of an underdog. And what's exciting for me about that, though, is that, I know that it's a bit different. And that, to me, just says that there's something here that you haven't seen before that is exciting to you, that is piquing your curiosity. And you have only seen the tip of the iceberg. Let me tell you that. I have a show coming up on November 27th. I invite everybody to check it out at the Isabel in Kingston, and it's going to be a bunch of original music. And the Strikeout Swing is just one of so many different personal songs and stories that you have heard. So, I mean, I'm just grateful to be here. What I do is different, but, you know, this is not the last you'll see me. I've been at this for years, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here fighting for it, still here telling my story as a 28-year-old woman. You know, we are here in the industry, and I'm here to stay. It's a marathon, not a sprint, but you know, please keep voting, and please keep checking out music. Please keep supporting local artists, and thank you for your support. This show has changed my life, honestly, this year. It's been a really tough year, really different year. My mental health has been up and down, and this show, like other artists have said, has really given me something to look forward to and motivate me, and I'm really grateful for that beyond everything else. So, tip of the iceberg, I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised at everything else that you haven't even seen yet. So please keep checking me out. Thank you for voting at home. Keep voting tonight. Keep supporting everybody. But please support me.
Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. Very, very well said. Absolutely. So, Sagen, what do you want to say to the people watching at home and to the judges who are listening and watching right now?
I'm not as articulate as Michelle, so that was wonderful. Yeah, it's been awesome. Yeah, it's just an awesome experience. Everyone at home, back in Sault Ste. Marie, and around Toronto and the GTA, family and friends and stuff, have just been supporting me. Give a shout out to Kevin Kerr, who helped engineer and produce my album. He's just been like a support ever since first open mic I went to. I did all Dan Mangan covers. That's it. And he was like, do you have any original music? I said, yeah, I've written a song. And he's like, you have to just do original music from now on. And I was like, all right. And so that's what I've been doing. And it's been, yeah, it's been great. So, yeah, it's just, I love songwriting and poetry and stuff. So it's been great.
And now you're here in the top 4 of the Shot Remastered.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I'm here.
Unbelievable. Thank you so much. Thank you. And, you know, Logan, I know the judges, they always poke fun at you, but they love you. They love you.
I hope so. Well, and awesome. I guess first off, again, I have to echo Michelle. I love all of you guys in the chat right now. Thank you guys for hanging out today. This has been awesome. And the judges are watching right now, right? That's what you said.
They are.
This is nerve-wracking. Okay, I'm freaking out a little bit. All right, this is what I gotta say. I gotta say to Eric, my parents bought me this when I was in 6th grade. It was my dad. And since then, I've loved it. I fell in love with it, and I can't see myself doing anything else. I've fully given away my entire life to music. My parents bought me that, but the rest of all of this is the sweat of my brow. And I'm lazy as hell right now, okay? I can triple my effort. I have the work ethic, I promise. I have the ability to learn and take criticism because I want to be a better musician and a better person, too. There's a lot I can learn from all of you guys. And the last thing I have to say again, what I said in the label meeting, is that I know that the Digging My Own Grave is a song I wrote 4 years ago now, right? And since then, I've grown a lot. And one of the best pieces of advice anyone ever gave to me, I was playing in an old folks home because that's just kind of my style, I guess, the old people music or something like that. and they said, I'm not allowed to. There's this lady that came up to me and said, I used to know Elton John, and Elton John never played background music. Don't ever play background music. Don't ever write background music. And since then, I will be front and center. And I have no doubt in my mind that I can play in the stadiums like Miss Michelle there. So thank you again for having me on here, by the way. And you've been a great host, Sam.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you. I appreciate that, you guys. And let's chat with Paul for a second. If you could say something to the people watching at home that will be voting, and of course to the judges, what would you say?
First off, I want to congratulate Logan, Michelle, and Sagan. Good job, guys. Welcome to the top 4. Man, it's been insane. The amount of support, my phone is absolutely blowing up right now. The amount of support I'm getting around here. I know COVID 2020 has been a rough year, but honest to God, music-wise, it's been an insane year because we've all joined with people we've never known. All the music groups, we've got so many music groups and friends down here. Big shout out to the Pathways of Better Days. I don't know, man. It's just been insane. Thank you to everyone who's voted, messaged, and everything tonight. And my number one reason for doing this guy. Because he's got a love of music that I can see in him, and I have it, and when I see it in him, it glows, and it's insane. So I'm doing it for him. So help me win it for him.
My heart.
All right, Sam.
Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. And I know that the judges have been listening and watching, and they're each going to be casting a single vote for the artist they believe should be in the top 2. The 2 artists with the most votes from the judges will go on to perform live in just a few minutes, and will play for the votes of the people watching at home. Now, if somehow the judges tie their votes, we're going to go back to the votes cast for the top 4 to break the tie. We've got the judges and their top 2 decision coming up in just 30 seconds.
Dude, what if we made an app for musicians? You swipe left and right.
There is an app like that, actually.
There is?
The social media for musicians.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. And you tell me that worked.
It worked. That is so dope. Vampr. So you swipe left and met him.
Yeah, shout out to Vampr.
Shout out to Vampr. Just want to give a shout out to Vampr.
Thanks to Vampr. We just met up 2 weeks ago.
Thanks, Vampr, for hooking me up with Carpool Tunnel.
Shout out to application Vampr.
Thank you so much, Vampr.
Thank you for connecting us.
Thank you, Vampr.
We just want to give a shout out to Vampr.
We met through the app Vampr.
Thanks again, Vampr, for helping us get started.
I want to thank Vampr for connecting us.
I would personally not be here if it wasn't for Vampr.
Make sure you rock with Vampr.
Thank you, Vampr.
I found my love, my life partner on Vampr.
A shout out to Vampr for creating a sick app.
I dig Vampr. It's definitely a game changer.
Thanks so much for your support, Vampr.
All right, and we're back for our history-making season finale. We have our top 4. We have got Michelle Kasabowski, Sagen Pierce, Logan Klaus, and Paul Fitzpatrick, and the judges who are about to announce the names of the 2 artists that they have selected to move on to the live performances. This is the last time this season that the judges will have a say in who moves forward. After this, the power goes back to you at home to choose the winner for this season. Judges, it's been a long, long journey to get here. And I know that this is probably the toughest decision you've had to make this season, but it's one that needs to be made. So I'm going to ask you right now to give me the names of the artists you would like to see go on and potentially win this season of The Shot Remastered. I'm going to ask Eric to give me that first name, please.
Me, we've been fighting in the breakout room for a half hour. Been fighting. CJ got a real attitude. I almost quit the show.
You told a joke. We almost quit the show.
I told a joke. We all quit the show.
And I almost quit it.
This was such a hard decision, guys. First of all, the 4 of you here, we are all fans of yours massively. I think that's very clear in the stuff that we said to you in your interviews, and as we've said to you throughout this entire season. Just know that for each person that go through, but also for the people who don't go through, this again is not the end of the road for you. You've got 5. I said 5 industry professionals because I'm just a comedian, but there's 6 of us in total who will have your back no matter what. The first person who is going through to the top 2 is someone who I hate. Logan Klaus.
I hate you too, Eric, with a passion, but it's fiery, I promise.
Oh, it's like
you guys.
like a rom-com.
Thank you.
CJ, take it away.
All right, CJ, I hear that you have the other name of, as a group collaboration, you have come up with the second person that's making the top 2. If you could please give me that name now.
I will, but first I have to go to the bathroom. The second artist,
dad joke.
the second
Alex,
artist
tribute.
that is going through into the top 2 is Michelle.
Michelle.
That was so much tension.
Jeez, you could cut that with a knife, man. That was
I got butterflies in my tummy and in my
Sage
bum
and
on that
Paula,
one.
you're fantastic.
I thought CJ forgot, actually.
Sagen and Paul, thank you guys so much. And thank you for sharing your music with us this season and for being a part of this journey with us. We really appreciate it. And congratulations to Logan and Michelle. You guys will be performing live in just a few minutes to compete for votes. Voting for the winner of this season of The Shot Remastered will open up at the end of both performances. So stick around, guys. We'll be right back.
You guys keep in touch. Keep in touch.
This is all happiness. And I can't thank you enough.
Oh, I am wrapped
Welcome back
up right
to our
now.
season finale. So glad you can join us. We are about 30 minutes away from finding out who will be the winner of this season of The Shot Remastered. But before we can do that, though, we are going to turn things over to our top 2.
Stay
We
away
have got
from-
Michelle
Get
and
outta
we
here.
have got Logan to perform their original songs one more time. And you know what,
Yeah.
Logan, it looks like you're set up there.
I'm set
so
up.
We are going to start with you, baby. So I'm going to count you down in 3, 2, 1. Take it away.
Sweet, thank you. The fam is trying to get in here. Good thing I got the barricade up. Holy. Okay, are you ready? This song is called Digging My Own Grave. Thank you so much for having me. I hope you enjoy it. Well, if love is like an elevator, I'm stuck in one place. Oh, I can sing the blues all I want, but this the chick stays the same. And the only thing that I know for sure is that I'm digging my own grave by loving this girl. Hold on, turning on original sound right now. Well, she love me, but it's fake. Oh, I can give her what you take, but I still love her anyway. That's why I'm digging my own grave. Yeah, for loving this girl. Oh, and the harder I try, it's just another stupid mistake. Guitar, ready? She love me, but it's fake. Oh, I can't give her what she takes, but I still love her anyway. That's why I'm digging my own grave. Yeah, I pull up on this girl. When the harder I try, it's just another stupid mistake. Let me tell you a story. If love is like an elevator, now I'm just going down. She's infecting, diluting, dissecting, staying, living, completely deceiving, yeah, all over the place. And the only thing that I know for sure, I'm digging my own grave. I said she loved me, but it's fake. Oh, I can't give her what she takes, but I still love her anyway. That's why I'm digging my own grave by loving this girl. I said the harder I try. I said the harder I try, YouTube chat. I'm just digging my own. Hold on here. This has been bugging me the entire time. Grave.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of our top 2, Logan Klaus. Man, that was
Thank
so
you.
good.
That was so fun.
Do you ever know how to jam?
My best wishes to Michelle. Thank you so much for having me on here. That means so much. I love you guys. And getting this far is just wild. Hi, Mom.
All right, that was an amazing job. And coming up on the other side of the break, the second of our top 2 artists, Michelle Kasaboski, performs next.
We wanted to give creatives a platform. It was inspired by them and it was built for them. So we look at industry as a community.
Our users have the ability to watch content, shop what they're watching, donate to a cause, and be able to socialize across the video content all on one device.
Not only do we give independent filmmakers an opportunity to showcase their work, we also give emerging artists through our Emerging Artists music channels. We wanted it to be a very seamless and natural way for people to just engage in the things that they really feel passionate about.
This is why we created Industry.
All right, we're on to the last performance of the night, and in fact, the last performance of the season. And that very special privilege goes to Michelle Kasaboski.
How do you write a song about someone who did you wrong, and all you have are ballads? If you're not really in the mood for a misty, stormy weathered blues, perhaps it's time to try something new. I'm gonna swing my blues away. I wanna sing about somebody great, and that's not you anymore. Since you walked out my door, 3 strikes you're out, and that's 4. 1 was when you told me that I was not enough. 2 was when you told me I cheated. 3 was giving up for her, and 4 was lying about the 3rd. But what do I know? 'Cause I'm just bitter. I'm gonna swing my blues away. I wanna sing about somebody great, and that's not you anymore. Since you walked out my door, 3 strikes you're out, and that's 4. Ba-do-do-do-do-ba-do-dee-dow. Ba-do-do-bow, ba-do-do-ba-do-dee, za-da-dee-dee-dow. Ba-dee-da-do-ba-do-dee-da-do-ba-do-dee, ba-do-do-zee-dee-bow, dee-da-dee-ba-do-ba-do-dow. I'm gonna swing my blues away. I wanna sing about somebody great, and that's not you anymore. Since you walked out my door, 3 strikes you're out. 3 strikes you're out, and that's 4. 3 strikes you're out, and that's hey batter batter, hey batter batter swing.
Yes, Michelle Kasabowski. That was amazing.
Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you for being here this whole season.
Oh man, that was fantastic. And you know what? Good luck. We're going to open up the voting, and thank you so much again for your wonderful performance.
Thank you so much. Keep voting, everybody.
That's right. She said it. Thank you to the top 2 and to all the artists who took part this season. As we go to a 10-minute break and open up the voting for this season's winner, we want to let you know that casting for next season is open now on our website at singfortheshot.com. If you or someone you know is an up-and-coming recording artist and singer-songwriter who is 18 years or older and is ready to be seen and to be heard, head on over to the website, send in a demo video, or you can now even audition live through our Instagram live virtual auditions. All the info you need is on the website. This season's talent has been exceptional, and we can't wait to hear more amazing talent from across the country. And we're also very excited to announce for the first time tonight that all 6 of this season's judges will be returning for next season. So congratulations to them. Right now, over on the website, voting for the winner is open at singfortheshot.com. Go there now, cast your vote, and then stick around. The winner of this season will be announced on the other side of the break, so stay tuned. Here's more info about casting for next season.
From coast to coast, talented Canadians are taking their shot, competing in a contest like none other.
The shot allows singer-songwriters from across Canada to perform their original music the way it was meant to be heard.
It opens doors, creates opportunities, and for so many, it has been the momentum they needed to jumpstart their career in music.
If you are a Canadian recording artist, age 18 or older, waiting for your chance to be seen and to have your original music heard, we'd love to hear from you.
Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Casting for the next season of The Shot is open now at singfortheshot.com.
If you think now is your time, send us a demo video or sign up for the Instagram Live virtual auditions. We can't wait to meet you.
Welcome back one last time. Voting for the winner of this season of The Shot Remastered is now closed. We're here with the top 2 and the judges. But before we chat with them, we want to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Vampr, BMG, Canadian Music Week, and HFK McCrae & Wilson Chartered Accountants LLP for supporting us this season. A huge thank you to them. All right, guys, it's the moment of truth. Top 2, any final words you'd like to share with the judges and those rooting for you at home? Michelle, I'm going to go to you first.
Well, I know I've said it pretty much every time I had the chance to already tonight, but honestly, thank you to everyone voting at home. This isn't the end, no matter what. Please check out my social media pages and give it a follow. I have a concert this Friday at the Isabel. Check that out. I have an exciting Christmas announcement coming up. So this is not the end. There's so much more to come. As Kate said in a previous episode, the work is only just beginning. So there's so much more happening. Thank you for your support, and just please keep following, keep listening. There's so many stories you just have never heard. And thank you to the judges as well, and to the full team at The Shot. Shout out to Cassie, who was my producer throughout the season. But honestly, this really has been like a major highlight of this year, of these past few years, that I've really been just diving into music more and more seriously. And I really do take everything that everyone said throughout the season to heart, and with me on this journey to just want to get better. And it's a marathon, so I'd say I'll see you at the end, but it's never ending, so I'll see you throughout the journey. And just thank you again. It really means the world. I love music, and I'm so happy to be here, so thank you. And thanks, Logan, for being a great competitor. Dukes are up.
Michelle.
All right, let's move over to Logan. Logan, any final words you'd like to share with the judges or those rooting for you at home?
Let's just say, when I put in my audition video, I did not think that I would be coming this far, but here we are. So
top 2, baby, top 2.
I am very happy. Michelle, I know I said we were mortal enemies, and I'm going to hate you if you win, but not very much. I actually love you still. Don't worry. I actually think that I wouldn't have wanted anyone else. This is awesome. It was huge. It was great working on your song and doing the song swaps. You guys, I learned a lot from you. And I'm ready to keep learning whether or not this is where I get off. So who knows, But I really appreciate the opinion, like the opportunity and everything. And thank you to everyone who voted, all my friends on Instagram that are watching in the YouTube live stream. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys. And but it has been absolutely incredible. I can't wait to see what happens.
All right, so let's go over to the judges for one final comment. So we're going to start with you. Who should we start with? Let's go to Jen.
Oh, man, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, so everybody always says that. It's like, oh, I knew it was going to be me. So, guys, honestly, I know, in my 28 years in the music industry, I have seen and heard a lot. And in my 2 years of dealing with being part of The Shot, which I'm so proud to be part of, is been incredible. And you guys are incredible, and you're making it suck so much to try and decide even the top 4. It's just it's heartbreaking to see where we started and where we began. And I've always been a champion of Canadian talent, and it was epitomized in this competition. And I love you guys, and I think you're incredible, and I cannot wait to see where you're gonna be and where you're gonna go. And I want to say this from my heart: is all of you contestants are incredible, and I love you, and you've made this so much fun. And anytime you need any kind of help, please, 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 please reach out to me.
We love you too, Jen.
Definitely.
Awesome. All right, guys, I just got word from the producers. We are about a minute away from finding out the name of the winner. So I'm actually going to throw it to CJ for last words. CJ, if you could wrap up this season.
Last words.
Wait, before CJ goes.
Of course.
Of
course, Eric has to talk.
Let's hear what
Go
he's
ahead,
got to
Eric.
say.
Let me
He
clear
prepared something. He can take my
Hater,
time.
you best
Let me
hater.
clear my throat. No, very quickly. I believe when we did the sound swap, I called you guys both headliners.
Mhm.
And I am a genius, I know. And you guys are the headliners. This is it. You two are the headliners. And it doesn't take away anything from anyone that anyone did before you. But I knew that the two of you guys were going to end up here. And I'm a genius. I'm a savant. What can I say? That's all I got to say. CJ, go ahead.
I don't know whether to talk or to throw up after Eric's speech there.
I'll keep drinking these.
There is nothing left to say. Both Jen and Eric said it already. I agree with everything they said. As much as it pains me to say that, you two are both incredibly talented. This is well deserved on both your parts.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Looks like I have received the name of the winner. And I want to wish you both the best of luck. And this is the moment that we've been waiting for. So here we go. The winner of this season of The Shot Remastered is Michelle Kasaboski. Congratulations,
Great job,
Michelle. You
Great job.
are the winner of The Shot Remastered. Both of you worked so hard, and Michelle, it paid off. Congratulations.
Thank you so
job,
much. I'm
Michelle.
sorry. I'm so overwhelmed right now. Logan, congratulations.
No,
honestly.
Stop.
No,
Take this in. This is your moment.
Congratulations to all the contestants.
Thank you.
Honestly, this has been such an amazing experience. And I know Paul said it before too. Like, I've met some incredible people. And I was thinking about this last night, trying to prepare for today. And I really hope, that one day we can all safely get together and make music and have a coffee. And same with the judges. I am taking you up on every single offer you've ever put on the table. Please know that in advance. I will. And again, this is just the tip of the iceberg. So I can't wait to share with you what's next, because this is just so exciting. And I've just, I've been working at this for a while, and I don't want to sound cliche or anything, but it feels extra special being a 28-year-old woman, to have the validation of people saying you're not irrelevant anymore just because you're not 20 years old. You're getting into your 30s, and I still have a story to tell. I am still a person. I still go through life. I still have heartbreak. I'm still single. I have a story to tell, and there are other people out there who have stories to tell, and who I know this music will resonate with, of all different ages. So thank you for your support, and please keep joining me on this journey. I don't know what else to say. I'll hope to see you all Friday at the show with Isabel. Please come and enjoy more music.
Absolutely. Big round of applause, everybody. Sorry, audio guy, but big round of applause for our winner tonight. Woo!
Thank you, Michelle. That was awesome.
Congratulations,
you
Michelle.
call
Of
me.
course, all 8 of our finalists tonight. It was an amazing show. Judges, you did a fantastic job. So thank you guys so much. Congratulations again. It really has been an unbelievable season. So thanks to our judges. Thank you at home for watching. It means so, so much. We've had some of the best finalists we've ever had. And honestly, let's be honest, there are no losers tonight. Can't wait to discover some amazing new talent next season. From all of us here at The Shot, thank you.
Season
We'll see you
9.
in 2021. That's right. My name is Sam Cook. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Logan, I promise I'll take you on the road with me when I'm out west. I promise.
Yes,
I promise.
would love that. Yes, Eric. You're not going to... Can we chat for a little bit? Or